Let's take a look at how to create dashboards and add charts and analytics. Custom dashboards empower your team to visualize data, track real-time performance, and resolve gaps or issues, all within the dashboards themselves. In this tutorial, we'll cover optimizing your organization's data, setting clear goals, creating a dashboard and adding charts, and sharing the dashboard with your team. Let's get started with optimizing your organization's data. To make it easier to visualize your data and analytics, we recommend creating groups and sites in your organization. In your templates, make sure you have a site selection in the title page. This will allow you to get location-based trends in your dashboard. Lastly, we recommend using multiple-choice response sets. It's best to use the response sets with scoring and flagged items. Utilizing these will allow you to break down performance and view trending critical items. Taking these steps will make your dashboard as effective as possible for you and your team. Next, let's take a look at setting goals for your dashboard. When creating a dashboard, it's important to think about who will use it, how often, and for what goals. I've set up this dashboard with a few goals in mind. I want to give my safety team one place to review all safety inspections that they check every 4 weeks. Most importantly, they can see the number of required inspections completed at each of our sites, check progress on incomplete inspections, and identify which sites have the most critical flagged items. With these goals in mind, let's create a dashboard and add charts. Head to the Analytics tab. Then click Create Dashboard. There are 3 dashboard types to choose from. Individual-based and site-based dashboards are perfect for standardizing KPIs and dashboards across teams. The choices you see align with the permissions you've been assigned. To learn more about each type and the permissions required, click Learn More. In this example, the safety team needs to see all data across the organization, so I'll select Custom. No worries if you change your mind. You can update the type of dashboard later. From here you have the option to use a dashboard template, but I'll select Start from Scratch to show you how you can build a dashboard based on your goals. Now it's time to add a chart. SafetyCulture has over 30 pre-made charts to choose from, with new options added regularly. As I mentioned earlier, my goal is to track my team's inspections, so I'll select the Inspections category from the chart templates. This chart will show how many inspections are incomplete. Just like that, one chart is completed. To finish the rest of my goals, I'll click Add Custom Chart. Then I'll choose the type of data I want to report on. The first goal is to show the number of required inspections completed at each location. I'll continue with Inspections and select a metric. To see the number of inspections conducted, I'll choose Inspections Count. Hover over the info icon on any metric to get a full breakdown. Now I'll select an attribute. I need to see inspections by location, so site is the correct choice. Scroll down to see additional options when building your own dashboard. I only want to see complete inspections here, so I'll click Add Filter. Select Status, and check Completed. I can also change the chart type here. Feel free to explore each chart to find the best option for you and your team. For this example, I'll use the timeline table to track weekly inspections at each site, clearly showing performance over time against our target. Next, I'll add a title that appears at the top of the chart. To make it easy to track performance, I'll add a KPI. This KPI will help the team make sure each location has achieved 2 required inspections per week. After entering a KPI name, I'll add our weekly target. Updating chart colors will clearly show sites that met their goal and those that didn't. This will help the safety team quickly see sites that may need additional support. The chart now shows all sites that hit the target of at least 2 inspections. Finally, I'll make sure I can see any sites that haven't completed inspections. By default, SafetyCulture doesn't show items on the chart with no data. By clicking Customize Data Visibility, I can toggle display items with 0 values. Now I can see all my sites on the table that haven't completed any inspections. This chart is ready to go. Clicking Save Chart will add it to the dashboard. My last goal is to add a custom chart showing sites with the most critical flagged items. The flagged responses metric will help here by showing trends of the critical items flagged in our templates. Now that the metric is set, I'll continue with the site attribute so I can see trends by location. And I'll only show flagged items from completed inspections. I'll also change the chart type. My team would prefer a column view. Finally, I need to see sites that have 0 flagged items, so I'll customize the data visibility. Great, that's everything I need on this chart. Now that all of my charts are added, I'd like to reorganize a little. I can move charts by clicking and dragging here. Then resize by grabbing the edges of the chart. If you need to resize the chart vertically, grab the bottom. From there, I'll customize the default dashboard filters. I'll start by setting a date range. The safety team will be viewing the last 4 weeks. Now the dashboard will automatically update to the correct date range each time it's opened. I'll use this filter to group dates on date-based charts. To align with the KPI I set earlier, I'll select weekly so I can see how many inspections were done per week on the timeline table. The site filter allows me to control how much data appears on the dashboard based on the site selected. If you intend to build multiple charts for individual site members, this dynamic sharing button will make your life a lot easier. By turning this on, users will only see data from sites they're a member of. For my dashboard, I want the safety team to see data from every site regardless of their site membership, so I won't change anything here. This filter will only show data created by any selected groups. I'll go ahead and select Safety, as this dashboard needs to exclusively show what the safety team has worked on. Before wrapping up, I'll name the dashboard. Then click Save. The dashboard is complete, and it's time to share it with the team. I'll click Share, then select the group. And click Share Dashboard. Each user of the selected group will now have access to the dashboard. Any user or group that has access is listed here. Now that the dashboard is shared, each user from the group can view it on the Analytics page. The data a user can view will align with their inspection access. For example, the user will see all stats, but if they dig into data they don't have access to, they won't be able to see the full details of the report. Thanks for following along. With the new dashboard, my team has one place to track performance and drive meaningful improvements. To see all options available on metrics, charts, and more, search What is Analytics in our Help Center. For additional resources on analytics, head to help.safetyculture.com.